Alright guys, in this video I'm going to go through the steps on how to create an image that has partially colored parts and partially uncolored parts. You can see what the final outcome was for this one. I'm going to show you what it looks like right over here. And we'll start. The first thing you want to do is to actually download the image that you photographed. And you're going to open it up on Pixlr E. I'm going to open it up right here. Now, similar to one of the tutorials I did, which was the text behind, you're going to have two different layers. What this does, it allows you to have one layer that has color and then another one that does not have color. So I'm going to duplicate this first layer by clicking on these three circles next to it. And clicking on this button is going to duplicate it for me. Now, I do want to change the names of them so it makes it easier for me to navigate. So the bottom one, I'm going to click on the three circles. And I'm going to name it BW, and that stands for black and white. And then the top one, I'm going to click on those three circles, and I'm going to call this one color, because that's going to be the image that's in color. Now, I've only changed the names. I haven't actually changed the colors in it, so I want to leave color the same because there's nothing going to change of it. So I'm just going to hide it by clicking on this little check mark right here. And then I'm going to click on BW. And I'm going to change the color on that. So to change the color on that one, I go up to the top where it says adjustment. And I'm going to go to hue and saturation, which is the sixth one from the top. Now I could change the hue, saturation, lightness. I could even colorize this, but to make it black and white, I take saturation all the way down and hit apply. Now you can see by unhiding the color layer, I have one in color and one that's in black and white. Now the next step is I want to only show a section of the color layer. So I do want to show it again by unclicking that. I click on the color layer. And now I'm going to click on this tool right here. So again, you have the color layer selected, not the black and white one. You click on the lasso tool, it's the second one on the left column. Polygonal lasso tool, which is the second tool under type. The mode, you want to have it as new selection, which is usually automatic on there. And you want to click and create the selection around your leaf. Now, I've done clipping tutorials on other projects, but this one's going to be a little bit different. I usually say to go a little bit on the inside. This one you do want to get very close to the edge. The reason for that is you are going to see the difference between the image that's on the top, which is color, and the image that's black and white, which is BW. And that's just because we're doing a little bit of a different trick, and it's the same image on top. So once you get to the beginning point of your selection, you click on it, you get the marching ants, and that means that you have your image selected. Now go up to the top where it says select, and you're going to click on convert to mask. What that's going to do is just going to mask whatever you selected, which is the leaf. So it seems like, you know, kind of like weird right there. You're like, how did that happen? Well, this is why. You just clipped out this part of this layer, and then the other layer is still there. You haven't changed anything on the black and white layer, as you can see. It's still black and white, but you now have one piece, which is just the leaf that's in color. You know that that's different just because if you click right here and click on adjustment, you could go back and hue saturation and change the color of it. You could change the saturation of it. You could do a lot of other things, but you see it's only affecting that one layer, which again is just the leaf in color. All right. Hopefully that helped. I know that there's more parts to get to this one, which is adding text, adding boxes and stuff like that, changing the blend mode for each one, but this should get you at least started for this part. Hope that helps, guys.